We're live.
Are we live?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
but
not on my screen.
we're live. I've got it on my hands. We're live. But it won't let me rotate. Let me try rotate.
We're
No.
not. We're
It
not
doesn't
live.
like this. So, okay, we kind of have an issue then.
Well, it's not live.
There's no way I can sit here and hold it like this the whole time. It says we're live.
No.
Well, it says we're live.
We both have it up and we're not live. Oh, what? How'd you get it on there?
I didn't do anything.
Well, why is it not showing live on mine? Okay, hold on. Let me go back out.
Now we're seeing Brett's face.
I turned it on me and then turned it back around, so
Oh, Laura says hi, Brett. Okay, guys. Oh, hi, Knit Princess. Can you hear us okay? Mine's still churning. Anybody? Sound check?
1, 2, 3.
There's a delay in what you see and what we see. We can see you. Okay.
there's going to be some movement because I'm going to try and get this in the stand as we're going here. Sorry, guys.
I'm having an internet issue with my iPad. So, guys, just to let you know, not only is the computer crashed, we're having internet issues here at the house. So be very patient with us. Hopefully we don't lose you, but there's no guarantee right now. I can't even watch this on my iPad, so I guess it's a good thing yours is working. I'm going to try to go out again.
Okay. Hopefully I have you in frame because I can't even see half of the phone. So
I'm not getting anything at this point.
So the biggest thing is if they can hear us.
Yes, they said yes. We
Awesome.
can hear. Oh, okay. You're good, Brett. Yes, sound and frame.
Thank
is
you,
good
Hope.
From Cindy. Karen is cut off. Turn the screen if you can. See, I can't see. You're getting a delay too. You're not seeing it.
is that better?
Yep. I just got a "you're good" text from. Why did my iPad make a sound when it's not on? Okay, so I think we're good. You're too far away from Laura. Just came in.
Well, to get you in the frame, that's the best I can do. So
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just
Hello?
struggling here, guys.
Yeah. Hello, Victoria. We see you from Michigan. Okay, so this is actually going to be our episode 192. You guys know who we are, Knit for Brains. No, Laura, we can't.
We're going to be doing a lot of moving forward.
Mimi or Joan, we can't talk any louder. We'll give it a try. All right, just it is what it is at this point, folks. Unfortunately, not a great day for computers to have gone kaput and having internet issues. So, I mean, yeah. Hi, Jill. Jill, let me know because I forgot to ask you for book club. How many chapters are we supposed to do? Okay. Karen, weather report.
Well, it's raining. It's not raining enough. It's misting. And it's really muggy. But we need the rain so bad. We've been in a drought. So I'm actually hoping for steady rain all over the night. Maybe even some thunderstorms so I can sleep. Why don't you want the rain? Tell us.
It needs to go away. I couldn't run outside today. Yeah, I had to do the treadmill, which was not making me happy because I've actually, well, when I went to the retreat, I was not feeling well when we left. And 2 days into the retreat, I developed some pretty bad bronchitis. So by the time we got back, I had to go to the doctor's. So, was it 2 days ago was the first time I was able to run?
Really?
You know, when it was 90 degrees, which
It was perfect weather for you.
I love to run in the heat. Don't know why. So yeah, and I ran back to back days. It's like, I know, having all those days off of not doing anything, I think like has revitalized my body some.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been good. Linda, you know I'll do the extra homework. All right. I did do a couple shop updates, so I'll run through what I have left very quickly, which is gonna kind of be an issue because we can't see what we're showing. Can you back out?
Hi.
Can you back out of yours and try to go back in and see if it catches up?
Okay.
That's not going to.
I got
She's
the
got it on.
commercial.
Go figure.
Yep.
No exemptions.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody that doesn't know, my shop is on Etsy. It's Knit for Brains Designs. Skip that ad.
There it goes.
Yeah, we're still behind. Oh, okay, we're not too much behind now. All right, so let me show you the sock bags that I did this time. These, and this is going to be so hard. Hopefully I'm showing you guys. We will find out in a second. These are actually made out of vinyl, so these are very nice. You can wipe them. Oh, perfect. You can wipe them right off. You don't have to worry about throwing. You can throw them on the car floor. It doesn't matter.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, aren't those nice?
Yeah.
And because they are the vinyl, they're a little thicker, so they do stand up quite nicely. Hi, Patty. The inside is the same as the top here, that beautiful lavender color.
Mm-hmm.
So I did do 4 of those. I only have one of my Halloween teddies left.
That one's adorable.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sold quite a few of this one already. I've got 2 left of my little flower gnomes. They're really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 1 left of my, how do we say it, Karen?
What is it?
Coffee!
Oh.
We don't just
We don't just say coffee.
we don't say coffee in this house. It's always coffee. I need some coffee.
Apparently I do too, even though I don't drink it.
I just finished 44 ounces of iced coffee, caramel iced coffee when we were at dinner. So, yeah. Thank you, Angela. Yes, please make sure you do a thumbs up for us. All right, I have the monthly gnomes. This is also the sock size, and it has all the different months on it, and then the gnomes are dressed for that month. And those, I am down to only 3 of those. Then we're going to move into just a few mediums. These are so adorable.
Yeah, I love that
The
one.
little Halloween gnomes.
No black cat on there.
I've got 4 of those left in the medium. My iPad will not quit going to sleep. I should have had him fix this. The monthly gnomes in the medium.
Hope she doesn't like pumpkin flavor, just to let you know.
Really? Hold on. Now my earbuds disconnected and there we go. So on the monthly ones, I've got 2 of those. These are so cute. Look at my bee gnomes. So I have only 2 of those left. So that's it for the shop this time. I do have some new things. I can't wait to show you some new things, Karen. She gets preview.
I get sneak peeks.
I do have some new things coming down the works. New apple caramel drink is so good. I don't know about that. I'm very much. Is the sheep one the vinyl fabric? Sheep one. The butterflies was the vinyl one. I'm very much just a caramelized coffee. I don't know. That's
She gets obsessed about one thing, and that's pretty much where she sticks.
well. I tried hazelnut, and I couldn't. I had to give it to him. I'm like, no, I can't. I no. So
I love caramel apple.
no, you don't know how to spell gnomes. You were close. Add a G to the front. All right, we're gonna try to kind of keep it moving. We have a ton to show you guys today, of all days.
To have a lot.
But it's been a month, so we
Yeah.
didn't want to just be like, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Um,
And while she was on retreat, I was on vacation. So I have quite a few finished objects. And they're not all dishcloths either.
look at her go. All right, so, oh, you know what? I left the bag behind.
Oh no. Can't do that.
I also have this one available, which is also made out of a blue vinyl. It has a pocket here, a zippered pocket here. There's, I don't want to say wrong. There's 2 pockets on the inside. It has the drawstring closure, so it makes it even bigger. This is a really, really nice bag. I use this as a everyday bag where I have my wallet in it, my knitting. I can even fit bottled water in there. I stuff this thing. So, yeah, that's in there too. All right, we're going to start with FOs, and some of mine, I do not have physical objects, but I do have pictures, and I wasn't sure how internet was going to be going, so I did print some pictures. A little scared over here.
Yeah.
Plus, I have so many pictures on my phone right now, I was worried about, having to sit here and just bore them to death. Should we go back and forth on FOs? Since
Why
we
don't you
both
show
have
the
some?
ones that you printed off first?
I only
and
have
look at
2.
these? Oh, okay.
So that, wait, no, 3.
All right. Let's go through those first.
They'll be very quick. So let me do it this way. 2 of them were ones that I could not show you prior, and now I can actually show you. So these are ones I knit for Lori of Arkansas Yarn Co. And this one was out of her yarn called Papa's Paintbrush. And it is the, I know I'm going to butcher this, Calapatus by Kate Gilbert. I guess the pattern was previously out, like, what was it, 20 years ago or 10 years ago?
It's an
something
old
like
one.
that. And then they've revamped it or made it for different weight yarns, I believe. It is a free pattern, I think we discovered.
Think so.
Well, somebody just purchased a bag. Or 2. So I did knit it, got it sent off to Lori. It was a fun, quick knit. And I love anything with a drop stitch. So it was great. So there's that. I wish our thing would catch up so I could see if you guys can see it. Oh, there we go. You bought the cute sheep and hats bag and a pattern. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so that was the first one. And then the next one was for Always Yarn First, had designed a shawl pattern for the retreat called The Natural State of Mind. And the funny thing was Lori did not have the retreat yarn dyed up yet. So I just grabbed something from my stash and knit it for her, sent it off. Well, they actually used my picture, my shawl that I knit for the pattern picture.
Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I would love, yeah.
Oops.
That's something I would definitely knit.
Now that pattern is live on Ravelry as of the 20th. It is a paid for pattern. It is out of fingering weight yarn, but it's a quick knit, and with having that detail on the side, it does create a little bit of interest, so you don't get too bored. That's my second one. All right, my third one What a picture I take. It's a pair of DK weight socks. I think I showed them last time. The yarn was Teeny Button Studios, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
And I was holding it double. The yarn was fingering. I was holding double. It was a little bit different weight, fingering weight, than what I normally do that with. And I wasn't really paying attention. So when I finished the socks when I was in Arkansas, they were shorter than what they normally are.
Oh.
So at this point I was like, well, I'm kind of done with this. And Lori had already walked past and said, can I have dibs on that yarn? Yeah, you can have it right now. I'm done. I'm not doing a second pair.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, what are you doing with the first pair? And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm going to have to find somebody with smaller feet. Well, there they are on Lori. So she kept those sacks. All right, I think that's all my picture ones. So do you want to take a turn?
Sure.
That way, who's on here from New York sent me this beautiful mug she made, and hopefully I have it in frame. And I brought it to the retreat with me. So, yeah.
Okay, the first one you guys have seen multiple times, and I finished all the bling. All it needs is to be fully finished. There we go. Again, this was a kit from Cindy, from one of our viewers, which I really appreciate.
Pretty sure the internet died.
Oh, that could be why I'm frozen.
Yep. So you're not going to be able to wind up seeing it on there. So I'm going to have to
You're frozen, Laura just
turn.
sent.
Well, regardless, I'm just running it off the internet on my phone. So you're only going to be able to see it on there once the internet comes back. So you should be live now.
Well, that's pretty useless for us.
I understand. I didn't do this, you know. It's not my fault.
Joan says we're back.
Okay.
Well, guys, we cannot see a thing, so this is going to be interesting. Bear with us. As we said, internet issues, and Brett just came running in. The internet did go out.
So did you guys get to see all of her pictures? She had 3 patterns that she showed.
We're not going to have any idea because we don't have any responses. Oh, I can pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, pull it up on your phone.
No one saw a cup. That was the last thing.
Okay.
Audio's not very good. You sound far. Oh, that's an old one. Laura's typing again. Thank goodness for friends.
Really? Right. You guys are helping save this.
Froze on cup. All right, let me show you the cup again really quick then that Laura made me. It says Besties with Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake, and it is completely covered with little strawberries and flowers. Love it. All right.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm going to try to get this up on my phone.
So this next one you guys have seen many times. And let me do this because it's so see-through. This bag is by Stitched Before. I don't know. I failed my eye test just to let you guys know. That's a long story. This is Unknown Fabric. It was a kit provided by Cindy, one of our viewers, which I was able to do up really quick. I love it. As everybody knows, I love Halloween. So all I need is the bell pull, so it's completely finished. All the buttons and the bigger buttons are all done.
Jill says, so fall.
Right?
Thank goodness for phones.
I have quite a few stitches that I started and finished. I got into a smalls kick. So the first one is from my birthday present from Laura, and it was a small kit that she picked up. a little snowman that kind of looks like Casper, if you ask me. And
Cindy is on here and she said she had it for years. She's so happy that you completed it.
awesome. So there you go. There's a little frosted snowman Casper ornament. All finished, and I did that in a couple of days. I finished up today with all the back stitching. And then last time I had done all the stitching on this one, and it just needed the buttons. And this is Autumn Harvest Collection by Mill Hill. It's the Halloween. Let's do it this way. Now it doesn't look like a mouse anymore. It actually looks like a cloud with all the bling. So that's all ready to cut out and finish. Cute little ornament.
Internet should be back.
Yes,
for
I got
your
it back.
iPad.
I'm going to keep my phone up though, just in case.
Okay.
You guys get to hear Brett today in and out.
This is the most interaction we've ever had with him.
Yeah. Normally he sets us up and it's like out the door he goes.
Yep. The next one is a stitch and hang that again came from Goodwill for my birthday. And this is teeny
Oh, yeah,
tiny.
that is
It
tiny.
is
Oh, that would
miniature.
That go good on one of those little frames though. I got you too.
Yeah, it actually comes with the
does it have the
actual
thing?
wooden. Yeah, but you know it's in my stuff. But these were really quick. That's why I have so many. I have like 8 or 9 finishes. It's still a finish.
No, Laura, he is not.
Keep
You want
going, or you got?
Yep.
you
Oh, I
some?
got
You
stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go here next. I'll do a couple because I have. Ooh, shoot, guys! I don't have tags, and they might be up there, but I'm not even gonna try to look because I've got. If you could see my stacks of stuff, you would be like, "What in the world is wrong with this girl?" I've got so much to show.
We
It's
are
ridiculous.
really a little discombobulated. And normally you guys get us the way we are anyways, but
I
it's
just have that much because it's been so long since we've recorded.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show off 2 pairs of DK socks all at once. I know this one is Malabrigo. Can't tell you the colorway. And this one was something. Don't know. But I did complete both those pairs.
Can you guess which one's mine?
So that's 2 pairs of socks I finished. If you guys could only see the floor right now. Let me go here next. I have no idea what's in here. Yes, I do. For the dishcloths of the month, I just used a skein of I Love This Cotton I got for 99 cents at Goodwill. Oh, I've got something blocking my garbage can, and I still made it in. At least you can see where I'm throwing things all over the room at this point. I do not remember where we traveled this month, and I do not have the thing to tell you because it's been so long. So let me just show you the dishcloths. And I did not block them because, well, you know, I finished these right before I left for retreat, and I did 3 of those. You want to take a turn?
Sure.
You're also going to see me pitch, well, you can't see the garbage can, but pitch yarn in the garbage can.
You get to see her throw things kind of at me, over my stuff.
Brett's on there now. None of this is my fault, ladies.
Okay, I got another stitch and hang. It's a cute little gingerbread house that I got from Laura. And there it is, all finished.
Hope you're doing great, Brett.
And the nice thing about these ones is not only are they small, they don't have any back stitch. Although the thread was kind of more like it wasn't a floss, it was really more like a string. It was really kind of tough, but that's fine.
I can't wait to have to put all this stuff away tomorrow morning.
I actually went up to my bedroom to get my needles that you assigned me my homework on.
Did you bring them?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good.
And I actually brought extra credit.
What'd you bring?
I brought double pointed needles and my crochet hooks and my interchangeables.
Double pointed needles goes in the case I already set up for you.
Okay.
So you can take those back and put those in yourself.
Okay.
But I'll keep the other ones and get those set up for you. I'm organizing her. Hi, Arity.
Okay, the next one is going to be in a cute little bear, and it says Noel.
Jill says you're an overachiever.
Who, me? It's about time. Usually it's like
she was mad because I gave her a C+ last time on her homework. That's what it's about.
Well, exactly. Come on. Doesn't matter when you do the homework as long as you turn it in.
I don't know about that.
As long as it's not turned in late, then you don't get points taken off.
It's true.
Oh, okay, so there's Noel, a cute little one.
Hi, Judy.
And then 2 more that I started and finished. Counted thread, this is all beading, and it comes as a full kit with all the finishing. So really at this point, I probably have a small box full of all these ornaments that I need to just sit down and I'll finish them. So here's the first one, is the little ornament. And these literally, most of these just took a night. And another Noel. That is all of my finishes, I believe.
Okay, I'm getting close. So I'd shown you previously, I was designing the Diva hat to go with the Diva cowl. And I was using this yarn from Arkansas Yarn Co. called It's Gonna Be a Good Day, which was their July Sock Yarn Society. So I had the one done. And I wanted to knit it a second time just to double check it before I sent it to Hope, who's always so gracious enough to knit my stuff and say, it's great, it's good, keep going, you know. She's actually working on my double wrap cowl right now.
Oh, cool.
She sent me the first, I think it was 2 sections. So I had sent her the double wrap cowl, and then I sent her this one, which this one I'm pretty confident on, so I got 2 of those. So these will, Hope, she hasn't started that one yet. It's actually, Hope, this is a, even though it's fingering weight, is a very quick knit. So this will be a pattern coming up in the future. I just need to get a model and take pictures of this and then give it to Mr. Producer Brett, because he also is in charge of doing my patterns. Like, I type them up just in a rough, very rough, Hope could tell you, format. And then I send him the pictures and he inserts pictures, he corrects grammar, he corrects punctuation, he, you know, arranges everything. Yeah. So.
Editor-in-chief.
Yeah, pretty much. So he does all that stuff for me. So that one will be coming. Then, what else have I got up here? Oh, these are just kind of little cutesy ones. I just thought I'd include. Peanut was sick. Hope isn't the format's very easy for her to follow. It's because it probably prints humongous, because all I do is type it. Peanut was sick the one day, and was she sick? Yeah, I think that was when she was sick. So I had to go over and watch her, and I brought little Halloween things to color because she loves to color and paint. So she made me color too, which Alicia said is very unusual. She usually does not let her mom color.
Oh.
So I colored a pumpkin. I made a pumpkin. My little pumpkin. And she was so cute because she saw me doing like the outline around the eyes and nose and stuff. And she's like, I want to do that.
Of course she does. She wants to do everything Grandma does.
So she started doing it. And this is the one that she did for me. And she did one for Brett, or, you know, as she calls him, Paw Paw.
Mm-hmm.
And he has it hanging in the garage. And then we went to a family fun day thing. And I had to also do a canvas there with her. Well, she did one. So this was my artwork from that time. Real fancy, huh, guys? I mean, it's good to do things with her. All right, now, Vanna, I'm going to need you for this next one.
Okay.
Vanna forgot what she was doing.
Yeah.
So then I ended up, of course, you guys know I have done the Dollar Tree crafts and stuff like that before. Well, this is kind of a, I'm not sure where this one came from, but this is my thrifted craft. So this is actually a globe from a ceiling fan I got at Goodwill for like 99 cents. And, oh, got a little strand of glue from using the glue gun. And just a piece of black felt ribbon. So that was the first little ghost I did. This one, I had gotten some ribbon also at Goodwill, so I just put a little bow on her head. I might have gotten a little carried away. Brett was helping me find globes, and I only wanted to do 2 of them. Well, when I unpacked everything that we had bought, there was 4 of them. So there's this one. So this is going to be our table display this year, Karen.
Okay.
And then this is my last one. And I'm a real cheater. So the lady that did them, I believe, did felt eyes. And I'm like, no, not happening. So then I was like, oh, I could paint the eyes. And I was like, okay, let's make this even easier. I used a marker. I'm all about not having to dig out more stuff from a closet. So
They're adorable.
and that was like one of the first times that I've really used my new glue gun, which gotta tell you guys. So I got this glue gun on Temu, and it's a cordless one. You charge it via USB,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually stands up, unlike the ones that kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and it has better flow, is what they said. And I had my doubts. I love this glue gun. Yeah, definitely recommend it. I tried a black Sharpie, and it was really dull. So I had some markers for like scrapbooking kind of thing. It was like a dual kind of paintbrush thing that I used on them. And Brett's like, well, be careful you don't rub them because it'll rub off. And
Mhm.
no, it doesn't.
No, I just tested it. Yeah.
Oh, you were.
Well, I was trying to figure out what it was that she had on there. If it was like maybe a stickers that she used, or
Yeah. So, yeah, that was. Well, my other thought was to do the felt circles for eyes. I'm like, trying to cut a perfect oval.
then you got felt all over.
It wouldn't happen with me. It just wouldn't. There's no way. All right, I think. Hold on, let me check my notebook because I wrote stuff down. I did glow, 3 calendar. Okay, yeah, that's all my FOs. All right, so we will move on to whips, which I only have like 4 of them. Is all.
Maybe 5.
Okay, you can start. I'm getting a headache.
I think. All right, first one. This is another Mill Hill. It's called Autumn Harvest. It's the Enchanted Moon, and this is what it looks like when it's finished.
Did you get that one from Creepy Guy?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It pops in my head.
So here you can see I have all the stitching done. The next step, of course, is doing all the beading, and there's quite a bit of beading. The whole thing gets outlined in black beads, and then in the middle there's a whole lot of black and orange beads. So that's the next step. So
I didn't realize how far down the picture goes today. I'm glad I didn't wear pajamas. Normally I'll have a t-shirt on and I'll have pajama bottoms on.
let's see.
Cindy loved our Creepy Guy podcast. We haven't seen him in a while.
No, it is. Probably would have went when they went on retreat because that was my week for vacation. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. All right.
Nothing like a good Creepy Guy story.
Let's do this. I made progress on my second sock. The last time I showed it, the yarn is unknown. I'm pretty sure it's Night Owl yarn. The self-striping. This is how much is left. Of course, I finished the first sock. There's the first sock. The last time we podcast, I was doing the flap for the heel. So I finished the gusset and I'm back and knitting the foot. So not too far. And I'm using a size 1 needle.
Speaking of needles, because I've kind of got stuff just all over the place here. Do the socks stay up on your heel? Cindy would like to know.
These? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've shown you the cup that Laura sent. Well, Laura sent me a package, and throughout this whole podcast, there will be Laura things scattered. But one of the things that I just realized are actually up on my cutting table is she sent me a pair of Chagoo knitting needles. The size, of course, I can't remember which, the size that I use to knit fill socks with.
Oh, cool.
In the longer cable, so now I can actually knit his 2 at a time.
Ooh. For me, that would take forever. For her, not so much.
And then, speaking of things that we missed, guys, these nails are, oh, hold on, I gotta close out the podcast. My nails that I got done for the retreat were just gorgeous, so let me just show you those. I loved them. Even my nail lady the other day was so sad about taking them off. I'm like, I know. I'm gonna miss those nails. All right, a whip. Where do I go? Let's just start here because I've got piles, guys. This is a new one. This is, I received, I don't know, it was a few days after I got home from the retreat. I received a email from Jessa, who is Lori's daughter, saying, hope you're feeling better. Heads up. Sending out yarn tomorrow for a sample. Here's the pattern. Like, okay, well, I guess I got a sample to knit. So I am knitting, how do you even say this?
Arnabat.
Okay. T.
It.
They call it a T, but it's long sleeves. This is what it looks like. And it is by that Yurth Yarns. It was designed for Yurth Yarns by Catherine Bayer. And that is the yarn that I'm using. It is, I don't know if so these are the 2, 4, I got 5. I did not cake. I caked, I think, 4 of them. It is their Spiral Grain Sport. I don't know if it has a colorway. Sycamore is the color. Oh gosh. Really making me have to reach. I'm on my third ball. This is knit bottom up. It is going to look small because I have it on 16-inch circulars so I can knit it faster.
Mm-hmm.
But I am doing the 44-inch is what they requested me to do. Oh, I'm connected. Hopefully you guys can see that well with the
It actually shows
color
variegation. Yeah.
color changes, and then there's a lot going on with the stitching. So
It almost looks like they're wide stripes.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, it
very
does.
muted wide stripes.
So this is pretty much all I've been working on for a few days
Mm-hmm.
because I need to get it done and get it back to them. The company actually sent them a sample to display in the store, but they only get to keep it, I think, for 2 weeks. So that's why they sent this to me, so I can get it back to them probably about the same time the sample has to be sent back. I had issues on knowing what, I had it on a bigger cord, and I was just getting so frustrated because I had to keep moving stitches, and I'm like, I hate knitting like this. I should have known. I like everything scrunched up because then I can knit so much faster. You got another whip?
Yes. It's a biggie. It's getting close, guys. There we go. My blanket. Where's my stitch marker? Okay, right there. Since the last time you guys saw this, I have stitched several inches.
I'm like, ugh.
And it's from the floor here, so I don't really have that much further to go. And I'm using leftover minis, both with what I grabbed from Laura and my own minis, along with Baby Sport gray yarn.
From who, Karen? Who?
From Patton's. Patrons? Patton's? Which one would you like me to use?
Well, I think Patrons is actually funny when you call it Patrons. I about lost it on that podcast.
Yep.
Everybody says it's beautiful.
Yep.
You've done a lot.
And I've been actually doing more progress than I have been ripping out lately. Knock on wood.
Whole thing's
So
being
it's-
torn out now. Glad you guys got to
No.
see it.
That ain't happening.
All right. I did some work, very little work, on my little crochet dude. I shouldn't say very little work.
So he doesn't look pregnant anymore?
Well, you can be the judge.
Okay.
Look, he's
got a head.
He's got a head now. Well, and it's funny because I sent a picture to Phil,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "Oh my gosh, he is going to love that." He goes, "Do you know he still sleeps with boob on most nights?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know that." But that's nice to know. So yeah, hopefully I will. I mean, I got to focus on that sweater for them, but these won't take that much time once I actually get going on it. And yet again, they had me do pipe cleaner. When you finish like the neck portion, I had to fold a 5-inch pipe cleaner in half and stick it down. That way it helps like hold his little head up so he's not like a bobblehead.
Yeah, bobblehead. Yeah, that's what it is. Bobblehead.
So yeah. The next step actually is to do his face, but honestly I'm going to skip that for now, and I'm going to go on to working on his arms.
Mhm.
I like to save the face until last because that's when I kind of get fussy and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. So yeah, I gotta get Jack done because I am also going to do Sally for her. So we'll see how that works.
We're going to have a lot of reorganizing when we're done with this one. We got, both of us have a lot of stuff.
Oh, we're not even there yet.
Yeah.
Acquisitions is going to be unreal, guys. So if
Okay.
you don't have a drink yet, you better go get one.
So the next one was a kit that I started that I realized that the way I was stitching it halfway, I'm not going to have enough thread for. So I will have to get what I'm assuming and hoping is pretty sure is
No, it's from Garan
toten bags.
Bags.
Yep. Yep. This is a like 9x13. This is a kit that I had gotten from you through one of your many adventures thrifting. And this one's called Naughty or Nice, and it's by Shepherd's Bush. There it is. Oh, their pictures are minuscule. Sorry. It comes with everything. My material, which was interesting, was an inch short on width, which I was like, I measured it like 3 or 4 times. But as you can see, I started on Naughty. And the floss that I have that goes with it, it's not going to be enough. Because I've been stitching it with 2 threads. It asked to be stitched with 1 thread. I actually like my stuff a little bit less prim, so I like the 2 threads instead of the 1 thread anyways. So I'm just going to keep going. There are DMC colors on the chart, and I'm just really going to hope and pray that the colors, I mean, it's just the Naughty really that I'm concerned with. It says for that color, it's, what is it? Baked apple. So that might be interesting.
Brett's
because
still
that's
on
an
here.
overdyed. So I might have to work on that.
Brett says, don't normally see those leg tattoos, Laura. Yeah. I should cross the other way so you can actually have Alisha staring at you. Hope, funny you say. So Hope says, I would love to go on a Laura thrifting adventure. So funny story, because Arity is actually on here right now, or she was. And Arity has actually gone thrifting with me and Brett.
So have I.
And so is Karen, yes. Is it my turn again?
I have more if
I wondered when Laura would notice Brett's message. Takes me some time. I'm in my own little world sometimes. Yeah, Arity says yes, it was a blast. So this one you've seen quite a few times. I forget the name of it though, as many times as I've shown it to you. Oh, probably because I don't know how to say it, so I usually just show it to you. It's from. I don't lie about it. It's from Bumblebee Acres Farm. Well, because it's at whatever.
Return to Lollipop Street.
Okay. Shaw.
So
No street.
I just glanced.
I kind of want to go see Creepy Guy. Jill, I've told you you need to come for a visit because we got coffee and we have thrifting. Oh, I'm sorry. Coffee.
The whole experience is your first experience of being there. Because it was definitely weird going there the last time because he was like all disappointed because both of us had already been there. So he couldn't give us the tour.
Yeah, Creepy Guy. Yeah, it's the funniest
I'll
on
just
the
give
first.
tour.
So, this is being knit out of both of Lori's yarn. I'm not going to go through it again because I've done so many times. So I didn't do a whole lot on it. It's stuck in there. But from Where My Little Moo Moo Is, I did do some of it. And I did show it to Lori while I was there. She's like, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous how you did from the gray to the cream color. So she really liked that. Brett, if you're listening, you better be ready. We're going to have a bunch of knitters showing up at our house. You have to rent a van to chauffeur them around. And he's good about carrying stuff and whatnot for you, too.
Yep.
Yep. Knit for Brains Retreat.
Okay, this is the Gather In
Brett said he
by
can hardly
Plum
wait.
Street Samplers. I did make some progress on it. I did a lot of fill-in. Where's the needle?
That seems a
There.
little
That's
dangerous,
interesting.
Karen.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
It
you
was
do
like
have a
sticking
needle
up through
keeper
my-
at the bottom.
I do. And several magnets. So I moved over back to the actual house barn or whatever, and I filled in all between all of the windows, and right underneath there I got a couple of rows started. So that's how much progress I did. This is just, it's a beast in terms of a lot of fill-in with the grass in the barn. Other than that, I love it. I can't wait to get it done because this is definitely going to be something that I get framed and hung up.
Jill loves that one.
Mm. I can't wait to, I want to get a dark frame for this. Mm.
Okay. I think I only have. Oh nope, I have 2 more. Thought I had 1 more. All right. So this one I've shown you a few times. It's the sweater for Peanut, which I really probably should get moving on since I wanted to make one for little man too. But you know, I work good under pressure. It'll be good. Little sock arms cardigan. And it is out of my Knit Happy with self-striping yarn. So yay, finally using the book. Well, I used it for the sweater I knit for Lori's store too. Have not made it to the striping yet, but I have done a lot. So where my Care Bear is, all the way down. Did you want to see?
Awesome.
So I did do quite a bit. So I'm just trying to pluck my way through the
Sorry, are you
The
at
body.
the ribbing?
no,
Not yet?
not yet. No, she's tall.
Yeah.
She's a tall
she
one.
is.
Skinny and tall, my little thing is. Skinny and tall. Which, how she's so skinny, I don't know, with all the cookies she eats and chips. But
She snacks all day. She doesn't need a meal.
all day. Both the kids, especially little man. You know, she'll snack, she'll have a couple chips here or there, or, you know, a bowl of this or a bowl of that, where he's like, you know, give me 6 hash browns and 3 pancakes. And like, eats a lot.
Yeah.
He's like Phil. Okay, you're up again.
Leaning tower. It's getting bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. This last one, I think I started. I don't think I had started this last time. This is the Mini Love Letters Chocolate Shop. It's a full coverage piece. Crazy that I am. Yes, another one. By Heaven and Earth Designs. And it's the artwork is by Amy Stewart. And here is the picture of what it'll look like when it's finished. Hopefully that showed up.
I had to laugh because you're like
Head first into a swimming pool.
Usually the camera is closer to us,
Yes.
so we're not used to quite a reach.
Okay, and I've been able to complete 1.47, which is 1,107 stitches. I'm doing it on 20 count easy grid using the call for DMC colors. There's like 90 colors in this one. I finished the first slice page and I'm starting on the next page on the very side. And that's where I'm at. Lower left hand corner, or right hand corner, I should say.
Look at you remembering things.
There's that one.
All right, I got one more, which is in a bag that Laura sent me, and it is so me, a little Care Bears lounge fly. I bring this thing everywhere now with me, and it has my socks in it, along with a gazillion other things because you can ask my roommate Mimi. I really pack a lot of stuff. So
She's kind of like Mary Poppins.
I am. All my bags tend to turn into Mary Poppins bags. So I did finish. It's still inside out because we were in the car. I did not want to weave in ends. I did the Kitchener, and I'm like, okay, that's good.
Pretty.
So got that one done. And got that one going. So this will be done pretty quickly. And my new DPN things I made for my sharp signature needles because I was tired of them puncturing through my bags works wonderfully. Especially with my Loungefly because I would have been mad if it got damaged. Laura, hey, I like that Loungefly. Yeah. Whoever sent it to me has good taste. All right, that's the last whip I have.
Okay, I have one more.
Look at us, even Steven.
Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Designs. I have made
I feel like I'm out of room.
quite a bit of progress on this.
Oh gosh.
This one for sure I know is being done on 36 count dirty teacup by Needle and Flax. Again, this is another bag that I got from Garan Toten Bags. Little gnome. Yeah, I don't have my seasons matched up. I got plenty of Halloween and fall. Oh, I don't need to do this side. I need to do this side. And there I am. So, since the last time I had the house done and all of this side of this done and all of the vines going up, so this section was all done. So since the last time you saw me, I completed the edging of the vines that go all the way around. So the outside, this is as big as it gets. And then I started the pumpkin, and right here it says Feast of Friendship, so I did that too. And a couple of little dropping, like, they almost look like acorn flowers or something. Worked on those too. So all I have left is the big vase in the middle with all of the like gourd fruits and stuff that are in the middle, and filling in the pumpkin and putting in my initials. But the pumpkin and the vase are pretty huge to be filling in too. So still quite a bit of stitching. And that's it.
Okay. So I have a couple things that are like really, well, kind of crafting related, but not crafting, whatever. So Peanut made me a picture. So I'm always buying her stuff at Goodwill for her crafting, and I'd gotten her a package of frames. So she drew me this, Karen, look. That's me. And that's her.
Oh.
So guys, it's so funny. So she drew me this, and this one here is me, and this one here is her. She was so proud of it. She made her mom take a video and send it to me before she even ended up seeing me and giving it to me. So this has been sitting on my counter. She loves to, and of course she got into the stickers too because she likes stickers. Coloring, drawing, stickers, painting. Loves crafts. And then
I can't imagine who influenced her on that aspect.
I don't know.
Which is awesome.
Then my friend, well, she was always going to knit night, hasn't in quite a long time now, but I had seen she was posting on Facebook that she's kind of gotten back into drawing, and she was drawing people's dogs, and I was like, I would love one of Moo. So she's like, do you have any pictures? So I texted her a picture that night. By next morning, she was already sending me back a picture going, I don't know if it looks like her. And I'm like, so got that from her. My husband framed it up. Guys.
Oh, I haven't seen it framed.
I cannot even draw a stick person. So I'm always amazed by people that can draw, and then the fact that she was like, I don't know if it looks like her. And I'm like, really? Look how nice that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are ready for this one, because, oh, look what a nice job. I mean, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
It looks just like the picture that I sent her. I absolutely love it. So we're going to hang this up, but I didn't want to hang it up until I showed it on here. And yes, I even bought the frame at Goodwill. Because why would you buy a frame somewhere else? And Brett cut the mat on the Cricut, I believe. He did it when I wasn't home. I think I was babysitting or something that day. So this is going to be cherished. And she even, I don't know if you guys can see, got Moo Moo's name in there. So absolutely love it. So where's that one?
Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's glass, so let's not. Do you want me to do? How much do you have? Just a bit.
Like just a bit.
Okay. Well, how about I do my Goodwilling,
Mm-hmm.
and then before we go on to Laura's stuff she sent and retreat, we'll go over to you because
Okay.
I've got so much it's ridiculous. All right. Today I went to Goodwill because I was dropping off 2 bags that I cleared out, and I found a skein of Heritage sock yarn for 99 cents. The color is just a number, 5632, but it's actually, this is a Karen color, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured if nothing else, I can hold it double because it does have nylon in it for
Toes and heels. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about it.
So for 99 cents, well, what was funny was I had went through the whole Goodwill, and then as I tend to, I circled back a second time, and they had just put it out. I'm like, oh, this is new. Like, I was just walking, like, oh, you're mine. And then Brett found me something. He found me a Paper Pumpkins card kit, a Stampin' Up! Card kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it was only $1.99. Remember, I got these from that other thing we went to.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The card kits.
Yeah.
So it has everything in there to make those cards. So.
Those are pretty.
Yeah. It says what WTH. Oh, okay. Now, the next one is one within a one.
Wow.
So, I got this case. This I actually could, well, it wasn't
Okay.
Goodwill, thrift store.
So everything in it
It's
wasn't
also from.
but it wasn't at like
No.
bought at the same
No, no,
time.
no.
Okay.
So I got this case. It was $4 with, and yes, it's a caboodle. So right now the cards that I've made are in 2 different small boxes because I couldn't fit them into one. Well, I'm thinking I'll be able to fit all of those into here. So that's the plan for this box, is to put my handmade cards in it. That way, anytime I want to send out a card or include it with an order, they're easy to find. So that was $3.99. Then I found some, I love this cotton, and it's sparkle. This was $1.99 for the 3 skeins. And then there was an extra skein for 99 cents. I couldn't leave him behind. He would have been lonely.
Yeah.
We can't have lonely yarn, can we, guys? Also, on the sparkle, this was actually from a different Goodwill, but on the same day. So how funny is that? Still the cotton. It was also 99 cents. That's like the perfect color. And this one was 99 cents. It's Buttercup.
I think I have that exact color at home.
This one is, well, they just call it purple. I paid 99 cents. Seems to be a theme with this. I love this cotton. What's this? Oh, I found cables for my interchangeables for 99 cents. Do you see a theme going on here, guys? I picked up, these actually were brand new packaged, but to condense things, I took them out of the package and just threw them in here. So these are for like the cloth bins that fit into your cubbies.
Oh, okay.
So you can hang them on the side, and then they're dry erase, so you can mark what's in there.
Oh, that's nifty.
So I have some of these already on some of the bins in my closet, but not all of them.
Cool.
And I found the package of them for 99 cents. So,
if we were actually recording, this would be the 99-cent show.
Right? So I grabbed those. Then I found this, which is meant for jewelry. But I don't use these for jewelry. They had like the ring things in here, and I pulled them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can store stitch markers in there
Mm-hmm.
to throw into a project bag, you know, easy storage. Okay, that's everything in that one. But we're not done yet. I have more Goodwilling. Can you believe it?
I can.
Come on. You make it. Okay. All right. What's that $6 for that one? I'm not sure what she's talking about. I found these the other day. Don't know that I'm going to give them to my granddaughter. I might actually paint them myself and put them up on my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I found Care Bears to paint. It has the 4 Care Bears. Now this one was a little bit more. It was $4.99, but because it's Care Bears, I think it's
It looks to be the full thing.
the full thing.
Yeah.
The whole kit and caboodle. I didn't add when I was telling you prices, but yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
You want to maybe put that on top of it. Just throw that handle down. Okay. Can you hold my iPad for just a second?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. I'll get this, guys. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Woo. Got it.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So I got this glittered bin at Goodwill. As we're walking up to the register, I'm like, wait, glitter. And my husband's like, oh, somebody did that. You know, thinking like it was plain. And I went over and I'm like, no, that was made like that. I need this. It was $2.99. All right.
Anybody else would have found a normal bin, not Laura.
This
She's
was
like
a purchase.
has a beacon on her head to be able to spot anything glitter oriented.
This was a purchase. Okay. Let's talk Happy Planner. Are you ready, Jill? Jill ready? Okay, so this one I found for 99 cents. And it is stickers, sticky notes, and cardstock. 574 pieces.
Yes, Hope. Glitter radar.
Yeah. So that Happy Planner kit was only 99 cents. I got this one, which is a 40 sheets of paper, and it has the headings, all the things, notes, be productive, brain dump, and it was 99 cents.
Brand new.
Mm-hmm. Then I found a Happy Planner. Because I haven't done anything with my other ones I purchased but I will someday. This one was $2.99, and it did have, like, it was never used. A calendar in there for a different year, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to take all that out and get rid of it, and I've got paper. Then, still on Happy Planner. Jill, is this making you sick yet?
She has that one. I'm not for sure what that one is, but probably the planner.
Oh, the paper. Okay, so this bag was $1.99, and it had pocket folders in it. And then it has this one that's never even been opened, which is paper. And it looks like, oh, it says top priorities, get it done, by the hour. And then there's another thing that says brain dump. So all that was in the same bag for $1.99. Thank you, Goodwill, for pre-bagging everything. Cheaper pricing then. Still not done. I'm gonna be able to open a Happy Planner store soon.
Yes, you are.
So this next one is a calendar extension. Again, brand new, never been opened. For $2.99. Let me show you what's in it. So a bunch of stuff in there. The extension, there's stickers, there's dividers. I got these to use with a Happy Planner. It was a 50-cent grab bag, and it has the same like cutouts on the side. I forget what those are called, but they're basically little posty things I could put in the Happy Planner. We'll stay on Happy Planner. This stuff was not Goodwill though. These are all Jill's fault. Okay? Don't watch her on Saturdays for her planner. Just joking. You should tune in. But you might buy stuff. So she had shown, and I'm really bad about terminology. I call them the littles, but maybe they're the micros or something, little notebooks that she had. And I'm like, those are so cute. You could put those in a bag.
In a purse.
In a purse. In a Mary Poppins bag.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got these on Poshmark.
Mm-hmm.
This one says keep it together. And then it's filled, I think it's all the same. It's just with lined paper. And then this one says today is a gift.
Jill says they're called micro.
There we go. And it's got like the dotted paper. And then the lady, I didn't order this. She just sent this along. So how nice. Says, let's see. It says sometimes the bravest and most important thing you can do is just show up. And it's like a little. It's got like all sorts of things in here. So it's another little one. And then there's just random, like you can put memories in it. You can write little things you're grateful for. So that was kind of a nice little add-on she just had in there. Jill. She showed this just recently. I had to have it. Coffee Queen.
No, it's not Coffee Queen. It's coffee.
Oh, that's right. See, she fits right in.
If I didn't fit in, were you gonna like kick me out? What?
You gotta go. Sorry, folks. So there's all sorts of things in here. Little journaling things. There's I don't know. I just saw when she went through, but let me just show you part of the reason, other than the fact that it's coffee. Now, some of this is actually going to, and there's stickers, is going to be used in my card making. I might have coffee washi tape coming. Just saying. I'm trying to find the one. And Jill knows which one I'm looking for. I'm sure she knows. And of course now it's going to be the time. I should have marked it because I'm not going to be able to find it. Here it is. She drinks more coffee than a Gilmore. She showed that and I'm like, okay, sold.
Yeah, Jill saw Gilmore Girls.
So that was a Jill, and then this one was a Jill. Because if I was ordering that, I might as well order this. It's called Quickie Glue. It's a pinpoint roller glue.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's like an ink pen, but it's glue. And she had shown it because she had a piece of washi tape that wasn't stick. Because like as they get older,
Yeah.
they don't really stick. And she
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, let me just fix that." And I'm like, oh, "I need one of those." I want to be able to go, "Let me just fix that." So now I can, if the need arises. Okay. That's all Jill made me buy. Okay, the rest of the stuff's all on me. We're back to thrifting. Okay, this I got just because it's funny and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but it's a, okay, so I'm not going to read it because naughtiness. So that's what the front says. So you guys already know I'm loving it. And I'm thinking I could cut this part off where it says food journal and take this off and actually use this for something, but we'll see. But then when I was flipping through, so it's an actual, hold on, let me get to it. I won't quit, but I will cuss the whole time. It has cute little things through it. So it's an actual food journal that you can, you know, put your calories, your exercise, all that stuff. But every so often, there's a page that just makes me giggle. There's encouragements in there for you. This was only 75 cents.
Yeah, it's inspirational.
Yeah. It was only 75 cents, so I had to leave with it. I will do something crafty with this, I'm sure. Goodwill. Masters Touch Fine Art Studios color pencils. So these are coming out of the tin and going into my colored pencil things. They were $1.99. There was 3 of them missing, which I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to open it on air, so so I got those. Oh, I was excited about this one. Which I found this in the cookware section. Let me see if I have a thing so I can kind of show. I do. Okay, so I found this Stamping Pro for $2.99. And it's really cool. So it has these magnets here. So you put down your card stack or your card or whatever that you want to do, and you hold it with the magnets. You then take your stamp and you can put it on here so that everything lines up. So you could do multiple stamps. So if you have, and then you just do, and it stamps it.
She's all about the gadgets.
Because I have like different stamps that I'd like to put together, like the Mary is separate from the Christmas, and then put like something in between, but then it's like a pain trying to line it up.
Right.
Well, with this, you wouldn't have to.
Okay.
So, love this. And why it was with pots and pans, I'm not really sure, but thank you. Because nobody else bought it, because they didn't see it. I said I wasn't going to buy any more stamps, but I did. $2.99. And the only reason I bought the stamp set is because of this stocking. I just wanted that stocking. That was all.
It's the little things that remind us of what we love.
I guess I did buy more stamps, but you know, hey, stuff happens. I needed an alphabet because now I can line them up on my Stamping Pro. I got, for 99 cents, some little Halloween ones. How cute these are.
Mm-hmm.
99 cents. Got a whole set of Christmas ones. Well, I might need something to stamp on. So I got me, me some more cards and envelopes. Because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough of that. And then I got this Stampin' Up set. It's a onboard biddy book. So you can kind of see there's the pages and the thing, and then it looks like you fold the cardboard and make a book. And since it's plain cardboard, you could do something fancy on it, you know, jazz it up. So I figured I'd check out and see what that's about. Hold on, let me check. That's the end of Goodwilling and Thrifting.
Wow.
It's been a month, in my defense.
It has.
In my defense. Hold on, let me unload my lap, and then I'll take the iPad so you can have a turn. Bit ridiculous. Now you guys see what I mean by it's going to take me forever tomorrow to clean up.
Laura, they need to ban. My Lord, they need to ban you from thrifting.
Well, I mean, I find some good stuff though.
Yeah, she does. I enjoy her thrifting too.
Well, I've been filling your bag, let me tell you. And I almost burst out what one of the things were when you showed that little bitty thing, because I have something that would be so perfect.
Okay. So the first thing I want to show is something I got today as on my way over. Yesterday I was at a friend's. They had a benefit. Yeah, that's the word. Fundraiser, and they had a whole bunch of raffle and baskets and stuff.
They had too many to even fit in there. They were storing them at the girl's house.
Yeah, and I seen this. In fact, there were a couple of them, and I was like, oh, that was a lot of work. And in fact, the person that called me, she said, I was so glad that you got this because you understand the work that goes in to actually doing this. And this is I got a 62 by 70 handmade quilt.
Good evening, Terry.
Isn't that awesome?
Hold on. I'm like, let me peek
Like
around.
she gets the backside.
Yeah. Normally I can look at the TV and be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
That is
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
a lot of work. Lots and lots of work.
Lot of work.
Cindy says that's awesome. Jill says pretty.
So, something I cannot do.
I can.
It's a lot of work.
I'm not a big quilter though. It's nothing like a lot of people like really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those that really enjoy it and feel the need to do it.
Mhm.
So plus I always feel like if I'm in here I need to be sewing bags.
Yeah. So the next thing I finally got is a couple of more magnetized frames. This is for my small mill hills, and actually the smaller ones that you saw me. I did the snowman in this one, but it basically slides apart. It's magnetized. And then I got a larger one. So I got those two. Took forever because it comes from the Ukraine. And this one, they do have a shop that's in the U.S. And this time I went through the one in Ukraine, and the prices were cheaper, but it just definitely took longer to get here. Okay.
So what you're saying is don't order if you're having a frame emergency.
Right. There's that. Okay, and the next thing I got, I'm not going to take it out. I got two. This is by some more cross-stitch fabric. This is 36 count by Needle Bling Designs. It's called Spellbound. There's colors there. Very pretty. And I'm actually already, and the reason why I got them was to do my two Blackbird designs Yellow Submarine, and Octopus Garden. So I wanted them to be on similar fabric. It actually is pretty reminiscent of the fabrics she used for the Yellow Submarine, but since they're both beetle based, I'm gonna part of a series. I'm gonna put them on the same material. And that is it for me for acquisitions.
Okay.
Good thing too, because you have quite a few.
Hi. Okay. Let's talk Laura package. Well, first off, so I can put this down so it doesn't break.
Oh, you got another one?
I got another one. It has a blue peep. You guys know I love this. So this is going up on my display shelf, which you guys can actually see my whole display shelf today. Yeah. Or most of it.
Most of it.
So, Laura, you can see the other one is up on top there. So this one will also go on that display shelf. All right. I got yarn, folks. So this is actually yarn that Laura dyed, and this is gonna be caked up for my next socks probably. It is DK Weights, and it is called the Snorks.
It's pretty.
Joan says she really enjoys a good quilt when someone else makes it.
I agree with you, Joan.
This one is Teeny Button Studios, which I feel like this needs to also be casted on because the colors.
Broad door? I don't know.
We're not sure how to say it, but it's Halloweeny. How about that? Halloweeny, we'll call it. I love the angle. We can see so much. All right. Then she, I think, bought out. She couldn't pronounce it either. That's why I sent it to you. Oh, well, I hope you get more pretty yarn you can't pronounce.
It's all about the name, right?
It's all, yeah. And then she sent me, I think, every Schitt's Creek bag Erin Lane makes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at the little motel, and it's the sheeples dressed as them. So this is a different shape. It's an interesting shape. So that's the first one. Then there's, and there are a lot of the yeah, this is ew, David. I got these and I'm like, oh, I want to watch that show again. There's that one. This one's more the size of like a little notion. Oh, there's different sayings on that. Nice. And then there's this one. It's got the same on the back. I'm not even bother putting those back in the bag. We're just gonna throw them to the floor for now. She made me a little blue sparkled resin turtle. I'm gonna put that with the peep because I'll put it on the shelf.
I see sparkle.
Today, she made a resin little heart dish for me. It's not, and it's blue.
Favorite color.
So that's gonna get used. And then I got like a whole bag of goodies. There's a strawberry shortcake keychain. And there's all sorts of, I'm not going to go through them all because you guys will see them as I use them, but there's all sorts of needle stops, and there's some pretty funny ones in here, and some naughty ones, because everybody knows I like the naughty. So that was one bag of stuff from her. That's not all, folks. Then there was this bag. Which we probably won't be able to say any of the names. Laura, the box weighed 17 pounds. It did. It weighed 17 pounds. So this is Area 51 fibers. That's coming undone. You're My Person. You want to grab one and do while I try to fix this because I hate.
Oh, this is Kirby Werby. It's electric boogie woogie. 75.25.
This one is Desert Vista Dye Works. It's on a sparkle base, and it's the Friends. I've got Freckled Whimsy, Party Like a Flock Star, and these are all self-striping.
Nomadic Yarns. Meet Me on the Lanai. Trusty Sock. That's pretty. That's neon.
Nomadic Yarns, If I Want Exposure. Yeah, that's very neon.
Oh, this is also nomadic. First, I have my darn arts. Defense Against the Dark Arts. Twisty Sock. 80/20. Purples and yellows.
Laura's the reason I have no problem staying on a yarn diet. Because either way, I get yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So now I need to clean through my self-striping cubby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to redo my cubbies again. So there's that. And then this bag of these, I am making her, and I don't remember the name of it. It's by Curious Handmade. If you guys remember that big circular shawl I did as an MCAL that I started over how many times and
It's gonna go to Alisha.
yes. I'm gonna knit Laura one of those out of these 4.
Cool.
Which I'm excited about because I ended up really liking that pattern and I thought it was a fun knit. So all right. Then we are on to Retreat, which I was very well behaved. So the shirt was part of the goodie bag. This was in the goodie bag, and we all wore them Sunday for a final photo. This is the goodie bag here, so it has the logo and everything on the front pocket. And then inside, like I said, was the shirt. There was a folder with the itinerary, times, and like where stuff was going to be. The pattern was in there for the retreat shawl. Also in there was the retreat yarn, and they already caked it up so you could knit the shawl right away, which I had already knit it, so I wasn't concerned with doing that, but I did help. I heard something hit the ground, but I did help some other people with theirs. Also in there was a little pouch. And in the pouch, they had a needle, a stitch fixer, a tea, a Arkansas pen, a little pair of scissors, that's from that, little thing of light bulb markers. This was in there. A stitch marker, and it actually said the Weekend with Friends, and this was for holding stitch markers when we did the stitch marker exchange, or swap rather. There was a darning needle in there. And then just some, there were some other random stitch markers. So that was, oops, not now. So that was all in there. Get in there. Also, we did a game night. One of them was trivia. The team I was on won. So we got the golden stitch markers as the prize. So I had shoved that in there so I wouldn't lose them. Is my husband talking again? Because I just saw, oh, I saw her. He's talking to Charlotte. And then also in there, this is still just the goodie bag, was a 40-ounce tumbler in the retreat color and had the logo engraved on it. And of course there was the straw. So everybody was able to fill this at the ice machine and, you know, have their beverage in there or whatever. I didn't use mine just because I was using my Rainbow Bright Strawberry Shortcake one that I had with. I think that, oh, and then there was, Laura, quit making me laugh. There was an Arkansas sticker in there. And then there was a name tag, which I never wore because I was worried about having anything around my neck and flaring up allergies and stuff, especially with already being sick. It was handy for Mimi because we got like, oh, also in the bag was like our breakfast tickets. Because breakfast, we went down to the restaurant on our own. We just gave them a ticket and there was a breakfast buffet set up. So she kept those in here. So she always had them with her. So there's that. So I think that was everything that was in the goodie bag. Then, which is good because we're running out of room here.
It's going to take us a little bit to clean up here.
I'm just going to pick it all up and throw it in my chair and deal with it tomorrow, I'll be honest. All right. Bear with me, guys. Oh, okay. So, this was not a purchase, this first one I'm going to show you, or first few. I had told them future Laura problem. That is correct. I'm going to knit them another sample. So, this next one I'm knitting them is the Wrap Me Up sweater scarf, which I think is so cool. And on Instagram, she shows you like a bunch of different ways to style it. And there's also different weights and different, like there's some that have lace and all that stuff. This is the more plain one, we'll just say. And they sent me, it's the DK weight with Lori's yarn. And this one is Pop That Gum. And guys, look how pretty that is. So they sent me with, I think, 4 skeins. What's down there? Oh, okay. Yeah, 4 skeins to knit that with. So I will knit that after the other sweater. And then I got my Sock Heron Society while I was there because why not? They might as well save.
Yeah, save on shipping.
Yeah. So let me go through that. So let nature be nature. Included in that assorted national park notebooks, stickers, camping stitch stoppers, Plum Deluxe toasted marshmallow, Camp sign leverback progress keeper, resin Arkansas leverback progress keeper. Okay, so the yarn is called Let Nature Be Natured, and she gave it to me on the Yummy Sparkle. And then the stitch markers are connected to it.
That's pretty with that sparkle in it.
And then the notebook I got is Joshua Tree National Park. I did not even open this yet. I'll open it now. And then I got Take Hikes, another national park, the tea, and then the camping stitch markers, or needle stops rather, which I feel like Mimi needs the national park stuff. And the little needle stops, I think she would appreciate those. I might pass those on to her if she would like those. So,
Did you share the base on that sparkle, what it was?
I thought I did. I said yummy sparkle. You want to know what is in it?
Yeah, what's it made of?
75 superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 10% stellina, which she has the most sparkly. Okay, Mimi says yes, yes, yes. All right, Mimi, I will pass stuff on to you. It's funny, guys, because my phone, all my text messages are also going to my iPad. So I keep seeing stuff just popping up. I've been ignoring Laura. Sorry, Laura. Also, Lori gave me some Halloween stitch stoppers because I was like, I saw them sitting on the table. I'm like, oh, those are so cute. So that was one of them.
Breaking a unicorn, that's funny.
There's like a spider web kind of thing. And then these. So I got me some Halloween ones, guys. So is that, which I should have watched myself because anytime I'm like, Lori, these are so cute. She like picks them up. She's like, here you go. Really? Okay, so that was that. And then oh my goodness. Okay.
Is that a good, oh my goodness, or?
No, it's not. Okay, what I purchased. These two do not go against me because these were purchased for Laura. She had requested a couple of colorways from Night Owl Fibers. So this one here is Bazinga. And then this one is Rainbow Promise. So, you know, she sent me 25 skeins of self-striping, and I'll send her 2.
Seems fair.
And these better not come back to me. And then I bought okay, so the only thing that I bought, and I don't even want to say for myself, it's all for Phil. The only knit-worthy person I know. I bought 3 skeins of yarn. That was it, and that's to make Phil socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did get some of the Earth yarns, and this is it just has a number, and it's DK. So I thought those would make good Phil socks. And then I did get some of Lori's DK, and this one is called Mocha Latte. And then for a contrast, I got Chateau. So those two will go together for
Very nice.
socks for Phil. So this is all the yarn I bought. And it's all for Phil. And will be made by Christmas. Yeah. Yes, Laura, you are knit-worthy as well.
There's more of us that are knit-worthy, but that's okay.
But Phil's really knit-worthy.
Yes.
And then she had 40% off Mindful needles. So I did pick up a few sets of needles. Oh, I got these because they're the ones for that pattern with the pink yarn. Then I got some US, so that was a US 10. I think I got US 2, US 0 because I don't have a lot of small needles, and a US 1.5. Okay, before I show you the next thing, let me get this off my lap. I'm actually starting to feel kind of, Cindy, you gotta go. We'll see you later. Thanks for joining us. Bye. I'm feeling kind of claustrophobic, guys. And you'd understand because it's like the wall is building towards us. Okay, so then I got, what do they call these? A mini minder by Lemonwood. These are made, this particular one is made specifically for Lori's shop. We're so glad you could join us, Cindy. Thank you. Because it has her colors and it has the Arkansas in glitter.
Pretty.
So basically, there's this other wood part. You guys have probably have seen these. You stick that in there. You stick your ball of yarn on here. This is one way of using it, and I'll show you the other ways. And I am awful with this because of my nails. So this is if you want to knit and as you pull, it turns.
Right.
So it doesn't get tangled. Sorry, I was kind of doing that low. I don't know if you guys saw or not. But then there's this set, the minder clip. So if you take this off and you put this on, you can clip it to your, I gotta watch my language, your oh-doo-doo handle in the car.
I don't see there any problem with saying, oh,
I don't know. That would be a call for Brett. Is that a bad word? You guys know what I mean. The oh-doo-doo handles.
Yeah.
You can hang it from there.
The oh my God handles.
She said it also fits very nicely like on your folding chairs, like your camping chairs and stuff. You can write, you know, like where the bar is, it'll clip right on there. So got one of those, and it does come with a little bag, a storage bag and everything. Well then, okay guys, I was cheap and I apologize. Play nice, he said. They actually showed, and they sold these at the yarn shop, but I knew I wanted a specific one. The purse thing that you put on like your table.
Okay.
And this would clip right on it. So like, even like if you were going to an event or you're sitting somewhere where there's a table. Well, I had to go on Temu and get mine because I wanted a Yorkie. It's got a little Yorkie. So it just does this. You set this on the table. This hangs down, and then this would hook on it.
Awesome.
Which, Mimi, I got you one of these, and it's so funny because it has a tree on it, because we had this whole thing when we were on the retreat. Well, it started on the drive there. I kept complaining about how many trees there was. There was nothing but trees, and I just wanted billboards to be able to read. So she kept teasing me about it, so I got her one from Temu that has it's actually a really pretty tree on it. So I was going to give it to her on Thursday, but yeah, she wasn't there on Thursday. Okay, so I got that. Now some of this I got the second day, and part of the reason, you're welcome, Mimi. Part of the reason is on game night there was Let's Make a Deal. And I had won a couple things, which I haven't made it to yet. Excuse me. And I won a $100 gift card to Lori's store. So when I went back the next day, of course, I needed to use my gift card. Charlotte has one on the hook on the back of my car headrest, so I have knitting if I get stuck in traffic. Oh, good idea. Okay. So I have to show you. Oh, I can just go here next. So, where's my phone? The yarn swap, or the stitch marker swap, I, of course, had to be ultra organized because you guys know how I am. Let me show you. That's too far. There it is. I don't know if I showed you this or not. These were my stitch markers
Oh
for the
yeah, you said-
swatch.
yeah. Mhm.
I had to actually, I got a little caboodle. And I put little dividers in there and everything because I had different stitch markers. So then I just hold the box out and be like, which one would you like? And they could see the categories. Yeah, I know. I've got organizing issues. What can I say? But then it also worked out nice because I could just pitch all, well, I actually have mine in the bag. And there was so many different cool ones. Now this one, I had to get this one, and it's so cute. So it's a little Mike and Ike box. And then when you take the end of it off, there's little Mike and Ike stitch
Awesome.
markers. And I love me some Mike and Ikes, especially the Jolly Joes. Oh,
You and your candy.
not the, I don't eat much candy anymore.
No, but you love the, you know. The,
I like a chewy candy.
Yeah.
Now I will say I did get some Mike and Ikes because, Brett, when we were at the Dollar Tree, pointed out they had Halloween ones and they were sour. They were not good.
Mhm.
No, I really wish I would have just gotten the Jolly Joes because those were good. Okay, I'm not gonna get this back in here right now, so I'm just gonna throw it in there. So I will put, my case worked out nicely, so I will put this on my closet shelf and I'll have it for next year.
You're still on, but the internet's out. I'm going to try and get it going again.
Okay. There was a swap for 100 gram skein. When we came, included in our goodie bag was a brown paper sack. You'd put your yarn in it, mark it some way so you knew not to get yours.
Mhm.
And then we all put them on the table, and I see now that we're not getting anything. And then you got to pick one. Oops. Why is it saying live stream has ended? There we go. So this is the one I got. It's Link Pigments Targy Sock. What's the colorway? Something Gates. It's smeared or something. Can you make that out at all?
Looks like sample gates. That doesn't make sense.
Well, at any rate,
No.
that's the skein I got for that. Then there was a take me table. So basically you brought any yarn, project bags, projects that you knitted or crocheted, anything like that, that you didn't want anymore. And you put on the table. And then whoever, you know, had a use for it or whatever would take it. I only got 2 things off of the table. Big shocker. That was a I love this cotton. And then a Pima cotton. I had brought, I don't know, 5 or 6 project bags I put on there. We just did a reorganizing of our laundry baskets and utility room, and I ran across all the sweaters that I knit for myself that are way too big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alisha got lucky because she actually fit into 3 of them.
Awesome.
And then I'm not sure who the one tank top went to, but one of the tank tops, and then
Should be on again.
no, it's not on my. Oh, there it goes. But one of the tank tops, and then that cardigan I knit from the Cozy Up. You know, the one that I put those on the table. Well,
Is it the comfy cozy or something?
there
like that?
you
Yeah.
go. Lindsay she's modeling. That's always yarn first, I believe, is her Instagram. And then, I mean, they both fit her very nice.
Oh yeah.
She was so happy with this one. She's like, I wanted to knit myself one of those, and I never got to it. And I'm like, well, no, you don't have to. But when I put out stuff, yeah, everybody came running, and they were like, ugh. So next time I actually will bring more of that with me, because I have a ton of knitwear, and I need to downsize my personal project bags as well. So yeah, so that was a cool thing that they did with that. There we go. What else have I got in here? Okay, so while playing the game, I did get zonked. I want a swatch. Yep. I knew you were going to like that.
Oh, since you don't do swatches, that's hilarious.
I don't believe in swatches. And I got a swatch.
You can keep it on sign to say, see,
Yeah, every project I do, I'm going to be like, guys, look, I
like
swatched. I know the yarn's not the same, but I swatched.
Oh, that's funny.
I will never swatch in my life. Ever.
No, you won't.
I guarantee this, guys. A swatch.
Because personally, you knit so fast.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. She'll just rip it out and,
Well,
go
and
2 sizes smaller.
Most of the stuff I don't knit for myself anyway. So
That's
I'm gonna
true,
give it away.
too. Yeah, you're giving it
So
away.
I'll find somebody that wants it.
You don't really have to swatch for hats or
Yeah.
socks or shawls.
Sometimes for hats, I think I probably should. I haven't had that problem in a while.
Well, you
though.
get lucky because you're like, oh, well, this won't fill, but it will fit, little man.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted me a swatch, guys. The game was so cute. Some people, because you know how like the whole let's frame that swatch. That's a good idea. There was like boxes, and they'd be like, do you want this box, or an envelope? And somebody would be like, I want this box, and Lori would take off the lid really slowly, and she'd be like, you want a kitchen? And it was like a little miniature kitchen. Somebody won a Jeep or a Harley, and it was a kid's Harley. So it was really fun. It was a good time. Unfortunately, by that point, I was already pretty sick.
Yeah.
Everything probably would have been a little bit more enjoyable, but that's the way it goes. I mean, can't help that. When we left, which we actually had to, we got on the road a little bit quicker. We didn't stay around for the final ceremonies just because it was going to take us 12 hours of traveling by the time we were stopping, eating, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed for the group picture, and then was like, okay, we're gonna dip.
Yeah.
So Lori gave us our stuff, and everybody got a certificate that she presented each one to everybody. So everything's very personalized at this. So my certificate was Weekend with Friends 2024 Certificate of Achievement. Laura Brady is most likely to not get any sleep. Which you would have thought, with me being sick, I would have got some sleep. No, it did not happen. Well, we went a day early, and the first hotel, I know you guys are going to laugh. Well, first off, I wasn't tired because all I did was sit and drive the whole day. There was no activity. Second off, the bed was facing the wrong way. That's an issue.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd appreciate me moving their bed. So, Mimi, though, however, who claims she's a bad sleeper, slept like the dead. And she did every single night. One night, my bronchitis was so bad, I was grabbing a garbage can, and she slept through it all. Like, I was loud. I kept waiting for somebody to, like, pound on the wall next to us because I was so loud. She slept through it all. And then I was so mad that the next morning when I got up, I made sure I kept, like, bouncing into her bed. She still didn't wake up. Set off alarms. She didn't wake up. But yet she'd get up and go, oh, Fitbit said I only slept for 3 hours.
Fitbit's wrong.
So, anybody that has a Fitbit and they're using to track their sleep, don't be too concerned with your lack of sleep. It's not true, probably. Whew, internet went out. Is it back on? Ooh, so, oh, shoot. I just lost. Oh, your internet. Oh, we're all having problems. Jill, and you just got that new internet. Some door prizes. I got what I get.
Oh, I love those.
A Merry Christmas. And that has a crocheted little top on it. And of course, pink. There's
Tea towel?
yeah, I'm trying to get it so I can show the yarn ball. Oh, I got this, which I was really excited about, guys. It's a project notebook. So
Cool.
that's really cool. 'Cause I need more notebooks. I need more heavy planners. I need. I don't know why this one is not updated. Why is this? Okay, this is. Oh, maybe it goes up there. Okay, so that's all my actual stuff. Now I have some pictures I can show you. I'm just trying to get my laptop to catch back up. Or not my laptop, my I might have to close out.
I was just looking to make sure we did everything. Right?
Well, what I'm messing with this. You want to tell them about the MCAL?
Oh, we do still have our MCAL going on, which of course is you need to make something for somebody else. It can be any kind of craft. We've shown several different crafts today. As long as it's gifted to someone else, it can be for any occasion and it can be for charity. We do ask that it not be a whip. It must be started when you start posting. We have 2 places that you can post your information on. We have a chatter thread and we also have a finished objects thread on Ravelry. And then we will be drawing for that the first week
Knew that was going to happen.
ish or so when we put up our podcast in January. So you get all of Christmas season. A lot of people don't necessarily have late, get-togethers with their family all the way up through New Year's. So hopefully that catches everybody for that. But please join us. We have lots of gifts depending on the number of people that are involved. Lots of gift prizes. That for anyone that joins and puts up their pictures, and we do it for both the finished objects and cheddar.
Okay, I think we might be caught up on this. So, Mimi did take some pictures because I was bad about it. She sent them to me and they came all out of order. They're really, really strange. Okay, well, I'll show you this one because this was the first day. And we had on matching t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we left. And I had originally planned on Brett putting them up on the screen, but obviously, we're not having a podcast. The second day, we also had t-shirts. That Brett made. She even took, let's see, let me just go to the beginning and so we went on a hike. She made me hug a tree. So this is me and my tree. We actually walked down to the lake,
mm-hmm.
Off of the hiking trail. This is just the sign for the lodge. No, I did not show off all the stitch markers. I'm sorry. There's so many of them. I think this was during trivia night. Good night, Hope. Thanks for joining us. We'll be wrapping it up soon, too.
Yep.
There's another picture here. This is a picture that she took of Lori's yarn store. Yep. Another one of Lori's yarn store. This is the sidewall at Lori's yarn store. Another painting on Lori's yarn store. Oh, this one's funny. So these people were taking a picture. Don't know if you can notice anything. I'll zoom it in. I was photobombing through the window. Yeah, that kind of tickled me. Mimi took pictures on Sunset Cruise that she did. I stayed on land because I did not want to be sick to my tummy. She even took a picture of the guy driving the boat. Here's the sunset on the cruise.
Beautiful.
This was on the grounds where we were staying. This was the drive and all the trees. A rest area we stopped at. It at least had lights. We had one we stopped at that was very creepy. There was no lights. There was no nothing. This is Lori and Mimi. Me and Lori should be the next. Showed that one. This is out the conference windows, conference room. This is how everything was set up when we got there for them to greet us. Here's another good picture. That was of the backgrounds. That's Peanut. Peanut went back to dance, guys. So yeah, it was a good time. Definitely enjoyed it. Mimi was a good roommate. I didn't have to worry about waking her up. Other than the fact that I could have died and she wouldn't have known it. I mean, there's that. I thought some mornings, I hated to make the phone call to Richard that, well, thought your wife was just sleeping, but. Oh, so yeah. I don't know what's going on here. There we go.
I think it's saying it's about time.
Yeah, I think it's we're running into internet issues here and everything else. Well, we've been blabbering on for 2 hours now, so I don't think there was anything else. We did shop news, Knit for Brains Designs. She told you about the MCAL. We kind of went through the trip a little bit. We did FOs. We did whips. We've done it all, folks.
Yep.
So, yeah. This time we should be back in 2 weeks. So we won't have quite so much to show you.
It'll be back to Karen's normal. Maybe I might have one finished object.
I don't know what I'll have because I'm working on the test knit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I should definitely have a pair of socks because Peanut's classes are no longer on Mondays. Oh, how I miss my Monday group. It's now on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no worries. I won't be talking to anybody. It's just knitting the whole time. So, oh, look. Here comes Brett. They were all asking about you earlier. Patty says, thanks for sharing with us. No problem. Arity, this was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
It was different.
I mean, not a whole lot different because of the fact that when we do the podcast, we sit down and we just record.
Yeah.
So, there's no...
Hi, Patty.
And Brett does not do a bunch of editing. He adds on the intro and the outro, And
Trolling outro.
well, isn't that what they're called?
Yeah.
The episode, Patty says hi. The episode number, you know, that sort of thing. But he doesn't like.
And finds, you know, a really lovely picture of Karen usually.
Oh wow, Loris's creepy voice is back. Did you know you had a creepy voice?
I didn't.
So
How about if I get really close?
okay, now that sounded creepy. Guys, this is what I do. This is what I deal with. Thanks a lot, Laura, for encouraging this behavior. Sounds like he wants to offer free candy. Well, does he drive a white van?
No, no white van.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for everybody watching this after the fact, and even people on here now that haven't done it, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Oh, I'm taking your line. What do you want him to do, Karen?
Like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
All right, guys. It was great interacting with you. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.